akala ko talaga yung AI is just a hype. I don't think it's a real technology back then. Kasi nung time ko nun sa freshman is I'm just literally just exploring. Right? And then when that happens, yung nandiyan na yung AI, nandiyan na yung ChatGPT, sobrang gumano talaga yung upskilling ko. Sobrang nag-boom talaga. This is another episode of Kaka Computer, and for today's episode, we're going to start na where did you learn your first programming language, right? So in my case kasi sir sa YouTube. Nung senior high ako kasi parang although yung senior high strand ko is STEM, not directly in ICT, but I knew back then baka piliin ko yung ComSci. So tinry ko mag-Python nun. Yung Python nun sa YouTube lang, right? Yung how to print, right? Yung mga if-else statements, etc. So basically, super basic lang, right? I have the ID there, and then my terminal na sa baba, then I get to see. Yung una, hindi ko pa na-appreciate. Pero ang ginawa ko lang talaga is, yung 4 hours na tutorials na yun, baka nga 3 hours lang or 2 hours lang yung natapos ko dun eh. Pero, ginaya ko lang talaga siya. Eventually, yung nasa college na ako, right? Tawag dito. Hindi ko pa alam yung mga AI back then, nung freshman. Hindi ko alam na it exists nga back then. Then, parang parang napapressure ako kasi yung peers ko, may mga website na, nagpo-post na sa LinkedIn ng mga ganito, ganyan. Right? May mga GitHub na, etc. So I tried to do that. And then una, I was so lost. But in my experience, in what I do, is naghanap lang ako sa YouTube. Is it not kasi YouTube, how to make your own website. And then after that, how to make your own website. Completely blindly finalo ko lang talaga siya. Kinopya ko siya line by line. I do not care. Hindi ko maintindihan pa yung mga pinagsasabi niya, yung mga logic doon, yung mga if-else doon, yung HTML, yung CSS, yung front-end doon. I do not care. Basta kinopya ko lang. But eventually, nung time na yun, dumadaan ako mag-HTML, mag-CSS, JavaScript. And then eventually, kailangan may back-end like yung database nun. Kinopya ko lang talaga. And then naturally, gumana na. So, yun yung lagi kong, back then dahil nag-work sa akin, yun yung lagi kong advice na, yung sa mga, for example, may mga freshmen, nagsabi na, Kuya Asi, sobrang overwhelmed mag-coding. My always advice is do not absorb everything. Just code. Kahit hindi mo maintindihan yung kinocode mo, just code. Because even the professionals, somehow, they don't even understand what they're coding as well. Right? And then, yun mag-make sense sila. Nakakatuwa kasi mag-message sila sa akin na, ito na, ay Kuya Asi, nagawa ko na. Kasi ang lagi kong advice, copy everything. And then you customize. Once you customize, you have already a project. Right? That you don't...
So YouTube talaga ang...
YouTube talaga. So kasi yun yung pinaka-accessible
information.
Oh yeah. Udemy is may bayad.
White Cloak Technologies is a custom software development company. They build mobile and web applications. They work with leading brands in banking and real estate. Visit their website at www.whitecloak.com to know more.
Right?
Yeah, may bayad ang Udemy.
Kayo po ba, sir?
Well, sa akin, kasi, millennial. So, sa libro. Libro pa yung naabutan namin We're in, I think, Visual Basic pa yun. Tapos, as in, imagine mo sa libro, ina-explain niya, ito yung window, ito yung mga controls.
I think I have that. C-sharp pa yun.
Oo,
ganun.
Nabutan nyo ba?
Binigay sa akin ng tito ko. Kasi akala niya, gusto niya talaga, parang iniisip niya mag-IT ako, mag-comsci ako. Binigay niya sa akin yun.
Nagamit mo ba?
Hindi ko ginamit
I think yung era niyo
YouTube na ako.
YouTube na. Pero I think that was during college. Yung libro talaga yung inaaral namin. Then eventually kasi nag-transition na rin sa mga e-learning platforms. So
ano yung e-learning sa'yo na ginamit?
Ang unang na-try namin nun, lynda.com. Kung familiar ka. I think siyang
Baka masyado pa akong bata.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Pero para siyang siya yung Udemy
Gets.
dati.
Okay.
I think hindi ko sure kung siya ba yung binili ng LinkedIn na transition into LinkedIn platform or it's another platform. But yeah, dati sobrang sikat nun. Tapos yun talaga naging main source of parang coding knowledge namin about software development. Yung nag-take ako ng course na about iOS development, Android development, iba-iba rin. And then, I think eventually, dumating na yung Udemy. Tapos yun, I think mas mura kasi yung mga courses sa Udemy na.
Okay.
Nung lumabas siya. I think you could buy a course na minsan 500 pesos lang. Then you have the entire course na highest rated and very useful din. Then of course yun, YouTube din. Pero ako normally ang kinukuha ko sa YouTube mga conferences eh. Like mga recorded conferences.
Gets.
Kunyari, pinaka-favorite ko yung kung napanood mo yung kay yung author ng React.js. Ano ba yung pangalan? Dan Abramov ata yung pangalan. I think yung pinaka-favorite ko na conference na napanood ko wherein reveal niya yung React.js.
Feel ko kasi sa mga Udemy ito yung talaga yung mga exclusive talaga na hindi mo basta-basta makukuha sa YouTube din eh. Kasi sa YouTube kasi most often yung doon is very open source.
Yeah.
Right? And then whereas sa Udemy, yung binabayaran mo kasi dito is yung exclusivity ng mga courses out there na hindi mo makikita sa iba.
Pati mas mahaba, I think, yung mga courses sa Udemy compared sa YouTube.
Yes.
YouTube kasi, I think, siguro parang based on their practical experience, parang nag-focus talaga sila sa mga pinaka-important.
So far, yung nakita ko 16 hours. I think sa'yo sa...
mahaba rin pala. 16
Pero
hours.
so far, sa mga Udemy na nakita ko, mga 48 na 36 pa eh. Minsan pa nga, may 72 na nakita ko doon. Right? So, ganun ka haba and exclusive yung Udemy or yung mga paid courses. But right now, is what's happening na is marami kasing open source out there, not just in YouTube, right? So for example, yung Tech Kubo or the ones we did in my company Tutorials Dojo, and then we in AWS Cloud Clubs then, right? We open source this kind of we document everything to how to code, etc. And maraming community engagements as well on how to code, even in the student organizations. May mga ganun eh. Right? So most often students like you sir no mga panahon you buy libro pa, right?
Yeah.
Kasi kami ang dami ng information overload. And then eventually, right, we have the AI now. We have the ChatGPT now.
Kamusta? How did kasi from YouTube, 'di ba? How did AI affect yung upskilling journey mo?
Nung akala ko talaga yung AI is just a hype. I don't think it's a real technology back then. Kasi nung time ko sa freshman is I'm just literally just exploring. Right? And then when that happens, yung nandiyan yung AI, nandiyan yung ChatGPT, sobrang gumano talaga yung upskilling ko. Sobrang nag-boom talaga. Kasi eventually, ang pinaprompt ko lagi, explain this line by line.
Yeah.
Kasi eventually, kapag ganun, line by line, hahanapin ko pa sa ibang sources eh. What if ganito, ganyan? The AI itself does it for you already.
Wait, na-experience mo bang gumamit ng Stack Overflow?
Yes.
Okay.
Experience ko pa. So, nung time din, for example, mga freshman, may mga programming requirements, right? So, sobrang helpful kasi parang tawag ito, I search a problem, tapos parang na doon na lahat. Basically, copy-paste din ako dun sa Stack Overflow na yun, nung time na yun.
Yeah.
And then ngayon, mas napadali na. Sa isang prompt, nandiyan na. Right? So, I don't think, nahahawakan ko pa naman pa rin si Stack Overflow. But most often, ChatGPT talaga. First stop ko, ChatGPT, tapos Stack Overflow.
Ako parang matagal ko nang hindi nakikita si Stack Overflow.
Ay, di ba?
Mostly, ChatGPT, Grok, yung ginagamit na. Ginagamit ko personally. Parang regardless kung anong issue, yun yung go-to, nawala na rin yung Google search, di ba? So, nag-Google search ko pa ba?
Not anymore.
Wow, yeah. I think ako meron lang siguro mga once a month.
Once a month ago.
Sobrang minimal na lang. Then, the only reason na Google search siya is, nakalimutan ko na, okay, pwede ko nga pala i-chat GPT dito. Tapos I'll switch back to Grok or ChatGPT to continue the search.
So, to wrap up lang, sir, no? So, we started from books. Right?
Books.
Kahit ako, nakita ko din how that books goes. And then, now here, the upskilling is really fast.
Yeah.
Because how accessible and how fast ChatGPT is with a single question and prompt. Nandiyan na lahat yung code mo.
Yeah. Super, exciting times.
So, I look forward ahead kung ano pa yung mga technology out there.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, I hope, right, it can be used for good.
Yeah, definitely.